Hello kittens! Silver here with my Fawn Response Bunny by Plushie Dreadfuls, and we have a big old Plushie Dreadful package that arrived bright and early this morning. So I'm going to try to make this as quick and efficient as I possibly can, just so we're not sitting here for the next hour gushing over these bunnies, although I could very easily do that. So let me get this mailer open and we'll see who has arrived today. Oh my goodness, I am shook. I got another free pack of cards, which they actually included in another order of mine. So, whoa, we went through all the cards in that video. So I'll probably just link to that video so you can see them because they are absolutely stunning. The artwork is just impeccable on these. And here is my free pen. So we got the PTSD rabbit. And I know I always probably say this in these videos, but these also are available as bunnies. Now let's take a look. We have 4 bundles here, and I have no idea which one I want to open up first. So I think I'm just going to reach for the closest one, which would be this one. And this looks like it's going to be Goth Girl Bunny, which I am so excited about. This is the newer version of the Goth Girl. I have the original one, which is a purple one with little black bows and such. This one is kind of more like, I think, maybe like a punk rock kind of vibe to it. She actually even has a Susie and the Bunnies shirt, but we'll get to that in just a moment once we actually have her unpackaged. So here is her little character sticker. And this one comes with a full outfit too, which is so neat. That's really like a great value, I think, for the bunny to get, you know, not only the rabbit, but the outfit and the tote bag. I'm just going to open this up quickly and take out my new bunny. Okay, so here's our little preview. Look how cool that artwork is too. There's her little Susie shirt right there, and she's got some, it's funny, I had mentioned in my other Gothic bunny video that I sometimes would wear studded belts and wristbands, and this bun is wearing exactly those, so that's definitely a great representation for me. And look, we've got these sort of like these chains shaped in a heart, got sort of those star symbols. I think that's an ankh and some skulls. What a neat design. And it's in this sort of cool monochrome color scheme. So let's take a look. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, look at that. Oh wow, all the studs and the rivets. And she's got little faux leather pants as well. How adorable is this? So let's take a look at her little, oh my gosh, her little cottontails sticking right through her pants too. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's really shiny too. And she's got black hair as well, which is so adorable. Let's take a look at her little face. And here she is. Oh my gosh. She is so adorable. She's another one that has one of those nice full round faces. There's her little nose and her mouth. Oh my gosh, she is so soft and so adorable. Hold on, let me just get a better glimpse of her with her ears forward and everything. So you've got like this sort of very dark gray fabric on the inside of her ears, which is nice and velvety. And look at those hearts in those sort of little chain link patterns. So cool. Oh my gosh. And look at this. Oh, I didn't even know that this was a detail. She's got like this little kind of like belt detail on the back of this one ear. That is amazing. Just the quality of this is just absolutely on point. And look at her little bangs too. That is so adorable. Oh my gosh. She's got these little black eyes. Just a little straight right here, but we'll just clip that. And she's got sort of an eyelash detail as well, little winged eyes. So beautiful. Yeah, just gotta clip that little thread. No big deal with that. But there is her little band t-shirt, which actually is one of my favorite things to wear even to this day. So this is obviously a nod to Susie and the Banshees, although the original Susie is spelled differently, but it probably would have been difficult to fit the original spelling on a little shirt like this. It's kind of like a little belly shirt too. It's kind of like midriff bearing. And she's got these cute little pants. Oh my gosh, I cannot get over this. This is such an original design. I think she's going to make a great companion for my original Goth girl. And I think I'm definitely going to have to get the Goth boy now at this point. Because, I mean, obviously they're kind of a trio. And she even has, oh, look, she's got like a gray or silver embroidery thread above her eyes, which I did not even know about. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be here forever just, just going over all these details, aren't I? I can't help myself. But let's take a look at her little info card. Oh, it looks like they give you some extra little studs in case one of them falls off, so that's really nice. So it says, let's see, snake bite piercings. Oh, that's right. I didn't see them, but I have to look past the fur, I think, to find those. Eye makeup, chain hearts and ears, studded belt and cuffs, and band shirt. It's a parody. We know how it's spelled. Okay, so I was pretty confident that they would. But let me see if I can find those little snake bite marks. So it almost looks like almost like little birthmarks to me, but it's kind of hard to see them. I can kind of feel it under the fur, but it is difficult to see because she's so fuzzy. Let me see if I can, I'm not really showing this very well, but there is a little, yeah, I really can't see it very well because there's just so much fur, but oh, it's actually silver, isn't it? Yeah, that's her little silver piercing. That is so neat. I may have to actually maybe even, well, I don't know if I want to trim it because I don't want to, risk damaging it or making it look funky. But I see the other one. There it is. You just have to kind of uncover it this way. It is buried. It's like little buried treasure. Okay, so there's the other one. 2 little piercings in her little nose and mouth. Adorable. Okay, so I could, obviously go on even longer, but we have 3 more bunnies to get to. So which one shall we do next? I think okay, we're gonna go for this one. This is Maladaptive Daydreaming. And I know some people were not a big fan of the texture of this one, but for me, I'm not personally very texture sensitive, so that was not gonna be a deal breaker for me. I just thought that this design was so beautiful and that it would go so well with many of the celestial bunnies that I've collected so far, so I felt like I needed to have it, and it was on sale, so now was the time. I think you have to seize the opportunity. So let me open up this little Ziploc slider and get this bunny out. And here's a look at the tote bag. Look at the coloring on this. So cool. It's kind of like a purple and blue tie-dye theme. And he's got what looks like a little sleep mask on. And then there's a symbol back here. I'll have to refresh my memory what all these symbols mean. Hopefully there'll be a tag so that we can read it, but if not, then I'll just look it up online. I love the purple color as well. It's like a great purple. Oh, look at this one. I'm gonna get rid of this little thread. He's got like a velvety black mask too. Oh, the colors. Okay, let's take a look at the sky. Oh, there we go. Gonna squish him a little bit. Oh my gosh, he is so beautiful. I don't know why I'm saying he. I don't know. I guess we've just made an executive decision right here now, but this bunny is so cool, and I really don't find the texture to be at all bothersome. Like not a bit. It's different than the other bunnies, of course, but I don't find that it is coarse at all. So I'm a little surprised that people were not that enthused by it, because I think this is really nice. It's kind of got like a nice woolly feel to it. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. He's got a nice purple on his belly, good amount of purple, even on his head too, which is great because purple is pretty much my favorite color. And he's got this beautiful dark purple fabric on the inside of his ears that's sort of spattered with stars. Oh wow, look at the colors. They're so gorgeous. So he doesn't come with an info card. So let me just quickly pull up some information on this guy. Okay, so let me just read a little bit about this bunny. So maladaptive daydreaming is a mental health issue that causes a person to lose themselves in complex daydreams. I can definitely be a little bit of a daydreamer. I sometimes have a bit of a tendency to be a space cadet. So I was thinking of actually calling this one Cadet. So I do feel a little bit of a camaraderie with this one just for that reason. So let's see what these symbols mean. So it says on this plushie's right foot, we have the symbol for decompose, create on the left foot, and the symbol compose on the chest. Altogether, they make for a very unstable imagination that creates a new reality before the eyes of the daydreamers. So that is what those symbols mean. Oh, I really love this one. I am very shocked that so many people took exception to the feel of the fabric, because I think it's actually really nice. Again, different than the others. It's not like, that super plushy material, but I think it just feels really nice personally. But, it's a very subjective thing. I understand textures. So that was Maladaptive Daydreaming, and we have 2 more, so I think I'm going to go for this one. This should be the Masking Bunny, which again is something that I can very highly relate to. I know it's often sort of associated with people with autism, but it does not necessarily have to be limited to people who are on the autism spectrum. And I feel like just personally, like you know, just in everyday social interactions, there is a certain amount of masking that goes on. You know, you kind of feel like you have to put on a facade or a show for people sometimes. And I think that that's kind of reflected in the design of this bunny as well, as we'll see in just a moment. So let me just open up this slider and get this little guy out too. Okay, so here is the tote bag. And again, sort of what I was talking about before about putting on a show, you can see he's like on a stage on this tote bag design, and you have the sort of tragedy and comedy masks just above him. And he's of course wearing a mask himself. This one actually does come with 3 different masks, which I'm really excited to see. And there's that sort of emoticon there, that's that sort of meh face, you know. Okay, so let's take a look at our bunny now. We'll get him out. And one of my favorite things about this one too is that he's got that sort of pastel rainbow theme on the inside of his ears. Oh, look at him. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's not lose the masks in the process. There should be 3 masks here. Oh my gosh, the colors are so nice on this one. So we got this beautiful aqua color. And oh, it looks like he's got a lot of pink on the inside of this ear, which is so beautiful. Some pink and yellow. This one has more of just like a yellow-blue color scheme, it looks like. So here he comes. Oh, his face is a little squished. We have to kind of mold his face back into shape. Oh my gosh, though, look at him. He is so cute. Holy moly. Little rosy cheeks, that little smile, which doesn't really kind of betray any emotion. It's very kind of neutral face. And he's got this sort of little pink bow tie at his neck here, and little pink bands, and white on the ends of his little hands and feet. Let's take a better look at his ears. So yeah, that one's almost completely yellow. Look at that. And the other side is almost completely pink, I think. Let's take a look. Yeah, look at that. That is actually super cool, though. I think that really just adds to his uniqueness. Everyone, of course, is going to be different because it is a tie-dye fabric that's being used. And then on the back of this ear, we have that same emoticon that we saw on the bag. So let's take a look at the info card quick. So it says removable masks with an underlying permanent mask expression for masking too long, CGA color palette for hidden obsessive interests, falsetto suit for having to dress to appease societal norms. Okay, so that is what all the symbolism on this bunny means. He's got little buttons too on his tummy. How cute is that? These little shiny white buttons. So adorable. So let's take a look at the masks. So we have this one here. It's a little bit bent right now, probably just from being a little squished in that bag. But here is the first mask. That little stitched smile. He's got an X on one eye and sort of a heart-shaped eye on the other. And this one is kind of more the kawaii mask. 2 little pink heart eyes. And the big smile. And then this one is kind of like the creepy mask. I don't know what that expression is. You guys tell me what you feel like that's expressing, but that one is kind of hilarious, actually. I'm going to quick put these on just so we can get a preview of what he looks like wearing them. Hold on. Well, this is clearly the face that is going to be haunting your dreams tonight. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm getting like Jason Voorhees vibes, kind of. Well, not really, but it's on that same kind of level, I think. Something out of a horror movie maybe, but also kind of hilarious. So that's the first mask. And here's the second mask. Again, kind of like creepy cute. This one is actually yellow. But that's that one. I don't think he's going to be wearing masks very much when I have him out on display, or certainly not when I'm cuddling him, but I do want to see what these look like. So let's take a look at the final one. And there's the last one, probably the most cutesy out of the 3, but also kind of a little bit chilling in its own way, just because you know that it's kind of like, you know, a manufactured smile. So that's Masking Bunny. Adorable. So glad I got this one. He wasn't one of the sale ones, but I just knew I needed to get this one, and it just made sense. It seemed like the time was now. So we have one last bunny, and this one is probably the one that is most representative of me, which would be Shy Bunny. This is the yellow version. They will be re-releasing the light pink version, so I'm almost certainly going to be getting that one as well. But I thought that the yellow was really beautiful as well in her own right. So let's take a look. There is her little character sticker. Let me just open her up. And this is like a really nice thick canvas tote bag. So there is Shy Bunny reading her book. And then on the flip side, it says, I'm not shy. I just don't like talking to other people, being where other people are, talking on the phone, loud noises, runaway baby carriages, Thursdays. Okay, so I may not like a lot of things involving people and things, but that doesn't mean that I'm shy. Please don't talk to me. I'm scared. That is hilarious, and it is so identifiable to me. I can relate on such a deeply personal level to all of that. So let's take a look at this bunny. I think I'm just gonna carefully kind of take her out because she does wear glasses and I don't want to break them or anything by sort of upending her. Oh my gosh. I barely even saw the top of her head and I'm already obsessed. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? She is so pretty. Oh my goodness, her little glasses are a little bit askew, but she is so adorable. Holy cow. She is like just completely unlike any of the other bunnies. I think she's the only one that has the little safety nose. She's got like the hard plastic nose. Well, by hard, I shouldn't really say hard, but it's like that sort of velvet flocked black nose. And she's got a little hand-threaded embroidered mouth. Look at the little pink rosy spots on her cheeks. Oh my gosh. And she's got this little lace collar. It's tied in a ribbon and these pearlescent buttons on her tummy. Oh wow. This one I feel like is definitely the most similar to me just in terms of, you know, overall appearance and personality. Like I always say that I'm a Fluttershy personality for those of you who are familiar with My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And she is like basically the Fluttershy of Plushie Dreadful Bunnies. Absolutely needed her. She's got these beautiful little lashes on her eyes and that little sort of like white reflection on the inside. She's so adorable. I cannot get over her. And she's got such a nice soft kind of peach fuzz quality to her fur. Oh my gosh, instantly obsessed. She's got this sort of, oh, her ears, the inner ears are so soft, that white fabric. Oh my gosh. She's got white on the ends of her paws. And let's take a look at her little white cotton tail there. Nice floppy legs. Is there something else inside the bag? I think they might actually even come with a second set of glasses. Yeah, they do. There's a little replacement set of glasses. I'm pretty sure that's what's in here. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else, but I just want to make 100% sure because sometimes I can be a little bit oblivious when I'm doing these unboxings. I just get tunnel vision, but no, that should be everything. So yeah, these are definitely replacement glasses in case you lose the original. They stay on quite nicely though. They're not, oh, there's actually little loops on the side of her face so that they can attach more easily. I didn't actually know that, but you can see those little white loops. So that's how they stay on there. So cute. Oh my goodness. So let me just get them all sort of arranged so we can do a little final parting shot of them. So here they are. What a diverse and colorful array of bunnies we have. And I think it's really cool how, you know, despite how different and varied these are, they all kind of reflect different parts of my personality. And that's one of the things that I love so much about these bunnies is that, you know, we're all very multifaceted. We have different aspects to our personalities. And I think there's really a bunny for everybody, or in my case, several bunnies. So that is my set for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed seeing this haul as much as I enjoyed opening it. And I'll be back again very soon, no doubt, with some more plush goodness for you. Bye, everybody.